Oh, I forgot to get.
Morning.
Hi. How are you?
Hi, fine. Running 2 minutes late. Still got to go get socks.
No worries. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay.
Do you want me to turn my camera on?
It doesn't matter. I mean, if you want me to like pace you, otherwise I'll just do it with you. I won't mind rolling around this morning, feeling kind of tight.
Yeah, hopefully it's because it's cold again, you know?
Yeah, yeah. All right. All right, so let's start seated and turn your palms up. Relax your shoulders, close your eyes. And just focus on your breath, just for a few inhales and exhales. And then once you feel like you've found a rhythmic pattern to your breath, and bring your attention up a little bit to the center of your chest, right side of your heart. And start to connect to that space. Your spiritual heart. And as you rest your attention here, then just imagine the boundaries between you and everything else starting to soften. You start to bring up that feeling of being at one with everything. And let's imagine sharing the benefits of the practice with other beings, especially those who are suffering. And then finally pull your attention up to the space between your eyebrows. Imagining the color purple, the sound and symbol of Om. And let's tune into that sound of Om together. Om together at heart center. And 3 times. Bow your head to your hands. Let's offer up our practice. The God or the universe, whatever it is you believe in, maybe just for the good of something greater, without expectation in return. And as you're ready, release your hands back into your lap and lift the center of your chest out. Let's take shoulder blades up towards your ears, together on your back, and then down to the floor. And then start to lower your chin to your chest. So really gently pull your shoulder blades together. Focus on that feeling at the back of your neck and the top of your shoulders. Breathe into it. And then as you're ready, add on in any way that feels right for you. Movement, weight of your hands, using your hands to massage, maybe combination. One more breath. And then inhale, pick your head up on center, and exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Relax your left shoulder down. Find the place where you're feeling the stretch, and imagine your breath moving into that space. And then add on. One more breath. And then inhale, head up through center. Good, sit tall, press your head back, and then chin up to the sky. Start to feel your breath through the front of your throat and your upper chest. So again, think shoulder blades together really gently, and then press the tips of your shoulder blades down so that the center of your chest really lifts up. And then add on, squeezing your jaw shut, using your hands, following all the way underneath your jawline, underneath your ear from one side to the other. And then let's pull down, hold underneath your collarbone, chin a little to the right. And then over to the left. And then inhale, bring it out back through center. And release all that. Let's take left ear to left shoulder. And so chest up, right shoulder down. Big deep breath. So connect where you feel the sensation. Your attention to that space. And then take a couple breaths and add on. And then as you're ready, circle around to the right. That really big circle. And 2 or 3 to the right. Excuse me, and then 2 or 3 to the left. And once you've equaled out, just bring yourself back on center. And let's let's keep your left heel in towards your glute and cross your right foot over your left thigh. So if that hurts your bottom knee, then you can just stretch your legs straight out. And let's take a right hand down, left arm up and overhead. So try to ground through your sit bones. So don't bring your heel close enough so that you're sitting on it, but just on the inside of it. So think left sit bone towards the floor. And then reach as far over to the right as you can. So again, breathing into the space where you're feeling sensation. Bringing your attention right there. And take one more breath. See if maybe you can go a little bit deeper. And then hold your side bend, so don't come out of it. Just bend at your elbow and turn your chest to the floor. See if you can hook your elbow or around your armpit, around the outside of your right knee. And then push back with your elbow. Try to sit up straight and look over to the right. So chest up. Look over your back shoulder. One more big deep breath. As you inhale, look center. And then as you exhale, release around to the front. Let's stretch out your right leg and keep your left knee into your body, left heel. So like a Janushirshasana A. And as you inhale, lift your chest up, and as you exhale, fold forward over your right leg. So you can bend your knee all the way into your chest. Scoop your lower belly back. One more big deep breath. And as you inhale, walk your hands back, roll up through your spine. Let's switch legs. So right heel coming towards your glute. Left foot crosses over your right knee, or you can keep your right leg straight. Left hand down to the floor. Right arm reaches up and overhead. And relax your right shoulder. Bend your right sit bone back towards the floor. And find that big side stretch. Breathing into the right side of your body. One or two more big deep breaths. See if maybe you can go a little bit deeper. And then hold your side bend. Just bend at your elbow. Start to rotate your right ribs down. Hook your elbow. And to the side. Sit up tall. Look over your back shoulder. And one more big deep breath. And inhale, look forward. Exhale, release. Stretch out your left leg. Keep your right heel in towards your body. Inhale, lift your chest up, and exhale, fold over your left leg. Scoop your belly back. Relax through your shoulders. Big deep breath. One more deep breath. And inhale, walk your hands back. Roll up. Let's just stretch both legs out. Bend your knees into your chest as you fold forward to bring your chest to your thighs. Relax your head and neck. You reach under your legs and catch opposite elbows. Just focus at the space around your tailbone. And as you inhale, release your binds, roll yourself up through center, and cross at your ankles, roll over onto hands and knees, the tabletop position. Once you get to tabletop, couple rounds of cat and cow. And just follow your own breath. And then after your next exhale, hold your flat back. Walk your hands forward, chin and chest towards the floor. Heavy through your armpits. One more deep breath. And inhale, walk back up to your hands. Right foot between your hands. Shift your hips forward. So fingertips down, chest up. Shoulder blades together. And next inhale, push back, come up a level to your knee. And straighten out your arms, shift your hips forward, push back. So hips forward and towards your front heel. Press back with your arms. Starting to wake up your back bend. One more big deep breath. And let's just come down and switch legs. So hands down around your front foot back, left foot forward. Shift your hips forward. Fingers down, chest up. Think about your shoulder blades. Little gentle pull of your shoulder blades together. A lot down your back. Hips are heavy and reaching for the floor. And then inhale, push back, come up. Straighten out your arms, shift your hips forward. Press into both feet. Imagining that arch through your spine, shoulders back behind your hips. And then as you exhale, plant your palms down, step your knee back. Let's lower, take knees, chest, and chin, and then lower all the way down. So start from your cow back. So belly down, sit bones up. Chest pulls forward towards the front of your mat and up. So look up even with your eyes. And then bend your elbows back and lower your chest right between your hands. As you inhale, knees slide back, chest slides forward. Come to belly down. So reach out long through your feet. Roll your shoulder blades together. Try not to use your hands. So just start to engage your back muscles. And squeeze your glutes. Take one more deep breath. And exhale, lower down. Shake your hips out if you need to. Let's do 2 more lifts. So again, try not to use your hands, at least not at first. You really want to get your back muscles to wake up and start to engage in these back bends. So shoulder blades together, down your back, inhale, lift up. Squeeze your glutes. Reach out long through your feet. Stay up if you can stay up. And exhale, roll down. One more like that. And when you're ready, inhale, rise up. And the bottoms of your shoulder blades towards your glutes. Your ribs forward towards the front of the mat. One more breath. And then use your hands, press into your hands. And if you need to walk your hands forward to do that, that's okay too. A bigger back bend, so keep your belly down, keep your pelvis down. Again, think ribs forward as you lift up higher. And then as you exhale, push up and back, take child's pose. Forehead to the floor. And let that pressure of the floor touching your forehead bring your awareness to that space. And see if you can connect with that eternal sound of Om again. And take one more deep breath. And as long as your knees feel okay, let's come up and sit on your heels. Go back. So if you can, you'll sit in between your heels. It's kind of early. Warmed up our knees a little bit. So if that doesn't work, if it's too early, and even if usually it feels okay and today it just doesn't, or this morning it just doesn't, and just be kind and easy to your knees. You can always put a pillow or something underneath your hips. Just move to a place where you're feeling a stretch through the front of your quads. You might stay sitting on your feet today, or you might be able to take your low back all the way to the floor. One more big deep breath. And then as you're ready, press into your elbows. Start to make your way back up. And upper knee is easy, so hands forward. And then one leg stretches out behind you at a time. You might just bend your knee right on center a couple times, bend and straighten. And then switch. Just taking your knee back through its typical range of motion. And then when you're ready, press up and back for downward facing dog. So pedal out your heels, let your hips shift, let your shoulders shimmy. And when you feel like you've moved enough, find some stillness. Scoop your low belly back, relax your shoulders. Your attention inward and to your third eye center. Take a big inhale. Take a long exhale. And inhale, let's move forward to the top of the mat. Take feet about hips width distance apart. Bend your knees, chest and thighs together. Catch her on the backs of your heels. Relax your head. Shift your weight a hair more into your toes and your heels. And then inhale. Release your bind. Bring your hands together. Press into your feet. Squeeze your belly as you rise up. And your arms all the way up and over your head. Take your shoulders back. Elbows back behind your ears. So squeeze your glutes. Push down into your feet. And start to reach back. Even if it doesn't feel like a very big back bend. Just reach back. One more deep breath. And then as you exhale, fold forward. And right foot steps back. Lower your knee. Reach your arms up, Kapyasana. And take Kali Mudra with your hands. Shimmy your shoulders a little. Shift your hips forward. And then on your next exhale, fold forward. Step your knee back. Knees, chest, chin. Belly to the floor. Bend at your elbows. Inhale, slide forward. Lift up, engage your back muscles. Exhale, downward facing dog. One inhale. One exhale. Right foot forward, left knee down. Inhale up. Kali Mudra. Wiggle it out. And exhale, hands down. Step your back foot up. And squeeze your belly, bring your hands together. Rise all the way up, go back. Exhale all the way down. Left foot leads, left foot back. Lower your knee. Inhale up. Exhale down. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, slide forward. Use your back muscles. Exhale, hips up and back. One breath. Left foot forward, right knee down. Inhale up. Shimmy back. Good. Hands down. Step up. Stay here. Uttanasana. Catch the backs of your heels again. Relax your head and neck. Scoop your belly back. One more deep breath. Inhale, hands together, rise up. Take that standing back bend again. So hips forward, shoulders back. Lifting your ribs up and out of your pelvis. Squeeze your glutes. Now as you exhale, bring your hands to heart center. To heel your feet together. Close your eyes. Focus at the space around your belly, center of your belly. As you inhale, draw your energy and your awareness and your breath up to the space between your eyebrows. Hold it for a beat. Exhale, return. Do more like that. Inhale. Connect with that sound of Om and exhale. Return to your belly. Last time. Big inhale. Drawing the energy up. Exhale, return. When you're ready, open your eyes, set your gaze out in front of you. Shift your weight into your left foot. Once you feel centered over your left leg, lift your right leg up. Let it find anywhere on the inside of your left leg except your knee. Chest reaches up and forward towards your thumb. You're welcome to add on to your standing balance in any way that feels right for you today. Reach your arms up, change your gaze, change what you're doing with your leg. Let's take one more deep breath. And release your right leg out, set it down. Shift your weight over to your right foot. Set your gaze, and when you're ready, left leg lifts. Again, make it yours. Balance on one leg, whatever else you do is fine with me. And then release your left leg out. Set it down, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms up. Reach back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back, lower your knee. Come up, Kapayasana. Connect with your intention. Space between your eyebrows. And then as you exhale, bring your front knee back a little bit, or your front foot back a little. Take the twist. Tuck the toes of your back foot. Ease your belly, press into your palms. Lift your chest up. Focus on the twist. Baby cobra back. And shift your weight into your front foot. Lift your back knee up off the mat. Hold the twist. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Take a deep breath. And then inhale, rise up. Keep the deep bend in your front knee. Warrior two. Just one breath. And then straighten out. Take Trikonasana. Shift your hips back. Reach over your front leg. Left hand down, right arm up. One more big deep breath. Inhale, windmill both hands to the floor. Left toe to the left on the toes of your back foot. See if you can come down to your forearms. Lower your back knee down. And point the toes of your back foot. So just like when we do those back bends, think about your shoulder blades rolling together and then down your back, bringing your ribs forward, keeping the back of your neck long. And then attention inward into your third eye center. And then as you inhale, we're going to turn to the left for modified side plank. So stay on your forearm, stay on your knees. Shift your right fingers over to the left. Push the floor away with your elbow. Stack your left knee on top of your right. Lift your hips up. Left arm straight up over your shoulder. One more deep breath. And turn back around. Sit on your knees. Hands under your shoulders. And let's lower down halfway. So modified push-up. Chest forward. Halfway down. Inhale, push up, roll over your toes, take upward facing dog. So if you can, lift your knees up off the mat, lift your thighs up. Exhale, downward facing dog. And as you inhale, right foot flat, left foot between your hands. Rise all the way up, Virabhadrasana A. And interlace your fingers behind your low back. Keep your palms open. Knuckles down, chest up. Exhale, fold forward. Keep that deep bend in your front knee. Knuckles over your head. Inhale, come up halfway. Reach your hands behind you and your chest forward. Set your gaze. Stand into your front foot. Lift your back leg up. Think about taking your chest down and your leg high. And with control, land in your warrior two. Back foot down. Arms open up from front to back. Big inhale. As you exhale, Parshvanottanasana, front forearm down. Right bicep by your cheek. And circle right hand down, middle of the mat. Turn over to the side, full side plank. Push down to reach up, hips up, so shorten the right side of your body. You're welcome to take your left toes behind you and take your right foot to a 45-degree angle. Shift your hips up, lock out your shoulder and your hips. Maybe catch your knee. And then turn back around. This time, shift your hips back, lower your knees, shift your hips back to your heels, child's pose. Return your attention to the space between your eyebrows. One more deep breath. And as you're ready, come up to your hands and knees. Take your right foot between your hands. Come up, Kapyasana. As you exhale, push back. Pull your foot back a little. Take the twist. Back the toes of your back foot. And then shift your weight a little more into your front foot. Lift your back knee up. Hold your twist. And inhale, open up, warrior two. And inhale, straighten out your front leg, reach long. Trikonasana. And inhale, windmill both hands down, left, right foot over to the right. Lower your back knee, find your lizard. One more deep breath. And then to wake things up with modified side plank. So left fingers over to the right, turn to the right, stack your knees. Hips up, right arm straight up. Really push into your bottom elbow. Take one more deep breath. Right hand down to the floor. Modified push-up. Press forward. Lower down halfway. Inhale, push up. Lower your toes. Hips down, chest up. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath. Left foot flat, right foot between your hands. Virabhadrasana A, rise all the way up. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Palms apart, knuckles down, chest up. Keep that deep bend, so keep bending as you fold forward. Squeeze your inner thighs together. One more deep breath. And then let's prep that warrior three. So come up halfway. Chest forward, knuckles back, shift your weight forward, set your gaze, stand into your front foot, lift your back leg up. And try to tilt forward a little. Back leg up, chest down. And then when you're ready, release into warrior two. So back foot lands, up, arms reach out from front to back. Big inhale as you exhale, front forearm to your thigh. Left bicep by your ear. And then as you're ready, circle your left hand down, middle of the mat. Find your side plank. Stack your feet, hips up, maybe right toes back. Left foot finds the top or the back right corner. You feel like you can lock out your hips and your shoulder. And maybe your right leg gets light. And as you're ready, turn it back around. Knees to the floor, chest to your sides. Let's move into the main postures. So when you're ready, you'll take your version of bound headstand. You can use the wall. You can go up one bent knee at a time into the stag legs. And also take rabbit. Or head down, catching your heels. Lifting your hips up. Or any other modification of bound headstand. We're going to give it about a minute or so. So if you want to do the one knee, you bend one knee, bring your knee up. As you push it over behind you, the other knee lifts up. You could stay right there, or if you feel balanced, then you could take your legs straight up. If you've got full lotus, you can take that. And wherever you are with it, imagine receiving all of the benefits of the pose. And then imagine sharing all of the benefits of the pose with all beings everywhere, especially those who are suffering. And if you're up, start to prepare to come down with control. Resting in child's pose, keeping your head down just for a couple breaths. And as you're ready, make your way onto your back so you can come through downward facing dog and hop through. Just roll over your ankles. Oh, good. Let's take shoulder stands. So remember, there's two ways you can come into this. You can keep yourself into a ball, like shoulders over your hips, and then roll back and catch your low back using that momentum, or you can lay all the way down and lift your legs up. So however you can get there. Pelvis towards your face, feet to the sky. Squeeze your glutes and your pelvic floor, press into your upper arms. And as you exhale, toes to the floor, halasana. So it's okay to bend your knees. Roll your low belly back. Raise your pelvic floor. And as you're ready, let's rock up to Navasana. So release your hands. Start to roll yourself down as your hips come down. Keep your legs up. Rock yourself up. Hold here. Let's take Bastrika breath. So that's the forced inhale and exhale all through your nose. Ready, steady, go. Exhale, release all the way down. Let your breathing return to normal. It's a knee squeeze. Just pull right knee into your chest and give it a little squeeze. Relax your shoulders, relax your left side down to the floor. And then press your low back down. Let's round up and see if you can take this curve at the bridge of your nose towards your knee. So, sorry, it's without, you might have to use your hands and squeeze it in, but you want to try to use your stomach muscles as much as possible. So if you can, light on the squeeze of your hands. And if that's the only way you can do it, then just do it because it'll eventually kick in. So as you exhale, round up. Let's see what happens if you take your hands away. Hold it. And exhale, release down. Switch sides. Right leg long. Left knee in. And then as you're ready, round up. See if you can let go on this side. And hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down. One more time, both knees in. And now you're going to round up right on center. When you're ready, exhale, round up. Pull your knees in, hold. 3 more breaths. 2, 1, release. When you're ready, let's take Matsuyasana while we're down here. So bring your forearms underneath your back, underneath your glutes, thumbs together. Stretch your legs out, heels together, toes apart. And then inhale, push into your elbows, lift the center of your chest, crown of your head to the floor. Big deep breath. One more deep breath. And then release your bind. Release yourself down. Let's take bench pose. So rock out to a seat. And take your hands behind you. Fingertips can point away. As you inhale, lift your hips up. Press into your feet. Squeeze your glutes. And lower your head back if that feels okay. Keep squeezing your glutes, trying to flatten out the front side of your body. Breathe. Exhale, lower down. Let's actually just roll over and take, let's take pigeon. Looking at our time here. So you can roll over into tabletop or downward facing dog. We'll do left leg forward first. Right leg back. So the block would go underneath your left hip if you need one, with a pillow or whatever. And then let's stay up for a few breaths. So hands down, chest up. And connect up the space between your eyebrows. And then as you're ready, fold forward. So keeping your attention inward and connected to your breath. Imagining that connection to all beings everywhere. And as you're ready, walk your hands back. You can press that to tabletop or downward facing dog. But wherever you are, let's just take a three-legged dog. So if you're in tabletop, probably even a downward facing dog, you can bring your right forearm down, turn to the right, lift your left knee up to the sky. So squeeze your glutes, press your hips forward. Again, we're just hoping to reset your pelvis if it needs it. And then as you're ready, we'll do the right side. So right foot forward. Finding your pose, propping yourself up if you need it, and then staying up. So hands down, chest up. And then as you're ready, you can fold forward. Couple more big deep breaths. And as you're ready, start to make your way back up. And finding that three-legged position. I'm right knee up. Hips forward. Really squeeze your glutes and your pelvic floor. Imagining the back side of your hips coming together, squeezing together. And then right knee down. Let's just stand on our knees. Our back bend's right here. So tuck your toes if you're feeling tight or if you know you can't reach your hands all the way back. Hands to your hips, pelvis forward. If you take your thumbs, right, almost like they would meet each other in the back, push forward right at your sacrum there. Squeeze your glutes. Lift your chest up. When you can't go up anymore, then start to reach back. One heel and then the other. So if you get your heels, push. Hips forward. Or that's kind of the back bend thing, right? Hips forward, shoulders back. And then open your throat up if you can. Connecting with your intention, your offering. Connecting with all beings everywhere. Maybe offering the benefits of your practice. And inhale. Push forward. Roll up. Relax your shoulders. Do a different back bend if this one isn't for you. Let's do two more. Wherever you are with the back bend, if you can, see if maybe you can go a little bit deeper for the next one. So hips forward, lift up, and then reach back. Inhale, kick into your shins, come up through center. Let's just do one more. And so get your attention centered. Body ready, so squeeze your glutes, your pelvic floor, lift your chest up, and then reach back. As you exhale, push into your feet. Come up through center and take child's pose. Focus at your tailbone. Breathe up one side of your spine. All of those energy channels that connect there. Moving past your energy centers and exhale down the other side. One more like that. Big inhale. Attention and energy draws up. Exhale, return it back down the other side. And then as you're ready, make your way up and find Shavasana. So anything you might need to make it more comfortable, socks, blanket, jacket. Let's just do those two big focus breaths. So take a big inhale through all the pores of your body, bringing in the best of what you need. And then exhale through all the pores of your body, letting go of tension and tiredness, outdated thoughts. One more inhale, recharging through all the pores of your body. Best is what you need. Exhale through all the pores of your body. Letting go. Let go of your breath. Your attention and your intention inward, your spiritual heart. Connect with your higher self. Leave your breath and body by themselves. And so just for the next few minutes, anytime thoughts pop up, make the choice not to follow them, allowing yourself to be unbothered by mental fluctuations. And just keep returning inward, your spiritual heart that connects into all beings, letting your body relax. Gently start to bring your awareness back into your body. Deepening your inhales and exhales. Wiggle fingers and toes, ankles and wrists. And as you're ready, make your way up to your feet. And take 6 rounds of the alternate nostril breathing without the holds. So it goes quick. And then we'll take our 10 minutes of meditation. So left hand, first finger and thumb together. Right hand, first 2 fingers in. Turn your hand towards your face. Exhale all of your breath out. Start with the left. Close the right nostril. Inhale. Close both, so hold it just for a microsecond and then open the right. Exhale. Inhale right. Close, exhale left. That's 1 round. Let's do 5 more. Inhale. Close, exhale. Inhale right. Close, exhale left. Inhale left. Close, exhale right. Inhale right. Close, exhale left. 3 more on your own time. Last round. As you finish, rest your hands in your lap, your attention inward. Keep your attention inward. And so this practice, the typical meditation is Soham. If you have something else you would rather focus on, leave it with me. Watch the time. Pick one place, keep returning your attention to it over and over again until time's up. Simple. draw your awareness back. Take a big inhale and an exhale. Connect with your offering. Place at the center of your chest. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the grace of God. May you live with ease. Namaste. Thank you. Thanks for letting me practice with you.
That was a great class.
I feel so much better now. Thanks, guys. Have a good Sunday.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Hey,
Thank
Lauren.
you. Again, it's a surprise. Every time I turn, I'm like, oh, right, that background.
I don't even know how it
Doesn't stick in my head.
I like that color blue though a lot. It's really pretty.
Yeah, it's Tiffany blue.
Love it.
Because it was Tiffany's baby shower.
How is she?
Chose it. Good. I saw them, gosh, 2 weekends ago, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Met the baby. Yeah.
Oh, good.
So,
Nice. It looks like she's
well.
doing well. Good.
Yeah, they've got her mom has been like a huge help, and then her husband's mom just came in to town from the West Coast.
So nice. I can't even imagine having that much help, but it must be so nice. I'm glad for her.
Yeah.
I mean, because just being able to get some sleep is like crucial, you know?
Yep.
That's really nice.
Yeah. I think her mom's been like the night nurse. So allowing her to get sleep has like been obviously a huge, huge help.
What a gift. And I mean, you know, for her mom too, like how special, you know, to be able to be there with her grandson and, you know, have a part in his life like that. It's really sweet.
Yeah. So
she's able to do that, you know, with her job or whatever it is going on in her life, that she's able to do that. So
yeah, they're lucky in that respect. She was like, oh, do you want to hold him? I'm like, no, I'm good. Like, he's a little too small and fragile right now. I'll just be in the opposite corner of the room.
You're so funny. You didn't want to hold them. They're the best when they're other people's babies. They start crying or they smell bad. You're just like, here you go.
No, the little ones scare me too much.
Oh, they're much more resilient than you think.
I know that you're not the first person to say that. But no, my best friend's sister had a baby like 2 Februarys ago, and it was just her, like there was no significant other. So anyways, long story short, they ended up in the hospital like at CHOA like pretty soon after the birth, and so she was by herself with the baby, and I wasn't working, so I was like, oh, you know, what can I do to help you? Like, so I took them lunch. I took her lunch one day and just like hung out, and I mean the baby was I think less than a week old at this point. And she's like, oh, Lauren, do you want to, you know, I've known this girl for like 25 years, you know? And she's like, oh, Lauren, do you want to hold the baby? I'm like, no, I'm good. Thanks. Or no, she said, do you want to hold the baby so I can take a shower? And I'm like, oh, no, I'm okay. Thanks. And then she was like, let me rephrase. Can you please hold the baby so I can take a shower? I was like, oh,
like, you just put it down there and I'll watch it.
Right. And I'm like, okay, if I must, you know, like show me exactly what to do. This is by far the smallest, like, you know, youngest child I've ever held in my life. So I was just like, how about you take a really fast shower? You know? But she knows me, and she
Wasn't
knows
it?
that like I just haven't been around little kids, like I don't have siblings, like wasn't around my cousins. They live in a different state, like, so it's just new to me, and it's like scary to me. So yeah, she wasn't offended.
Wasn't it so sweet though?
Yeah, I mean,
Wasn't it so
she just
sweet?
slept, but I was just like, oh, this
I
is
know,
crazy.
but they're just like, I love infants. I mean, I don't know why I love infants, and I don't know why I love them so much because all they do is cry and poop.
Yeah.
But God, they're just so sweet, and they put their little head on you, and oh, I could just die. I mean, I love other people's babies. Like, I don't want to have any more babies.
Yeah.
I don't want to take one home. I don't want to do that again. But like other people's babies, oh God, I die. Like, yes, let me hold your baby. I don't even care who you are, a stranger, let me hold your baby.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh, and then they get older and they're not quite so cute all the time. But
Yeah.
I don't know, infants. Love those infants.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe next time I see them, I'll work up the courage to hold the baby. But
yeah.
I also like I had been in the office a little bit, and so I just didn't want to get too close to the newborn, like germ wise and stuff. So
I totally. I know.
Trying to be respectful of that. So but
it's also good for the baby to like be around all those different bacteria and stuff. So all that stuff is kind of good too.
Yeah.
But I know it's like where's good and where's not good. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, where is that line?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
I get that totally.
Yeah. So, and he was only 2 or 3 weeks old at that point. So, he's over a month now. Yeah, because he was born on February 22nd. So,
yeah, it's a little more sturdy.
Yeah, a little sturdier. Yeah. So, been around a few more germs,
There you go.
Yeah. So, anywho, but
all right.
Okay.
What are you gonna do today?
I have to go do a ton of errands. Kind of save them all up for today, and then
at least it's pretty.
Yeah. I'll go hang out with my mom a little bit, and we've got to go over some planning stuff and like house projects and like it's gonna be a very adulting kind of day.
Funny.
Yeah.
All
but
right, well, enjoy.
So, yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
But what about you?
Well, I'm gonna clean. That's what I do on Sundays. I clean and I cook and get ready for the week.
Yeah.
But don't forget, this Wednesday is the class at Colony Square. So it's at 6:00.
Oh, right. Okay.
Outside at Colony Square. Park yourself in the garage, either entrance. Just don't use valet. They'll validate your parking. Bring your own mat, obviously, 6 to 7. And I'm not having any class.
Okay.
Any typical class on Zoom. So the only reason we'll have class is if that gets canceled because of weather. I haven't looked at the weather. I don't know what it's going to be. But if that gets canceled, then we'll have our normal 6:30 class.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I'll be out there.
Okay. Thank you for that reminder. I'm going to put all sorts of alerts on my calendar because, I'm just on autopilot, right? I mean, so.
Yeah. Our routine.
Yeah. I had to be in Noonan like Monday through Wednesday last week, and one of my colleagues that lives in North Carolina was down visiting, so we had stuff to do together, and we were out doing store visits. And I mean, I go to Noonan, I go to the office, I might go, I go grab lunch, I come home, like I have my paths. And so anyways, we were doing these store visits and I realized I was in the lane to get on the interstate to go home. She was like, I think you're in the wrong lane. I was like, oh yeah, I'm on autopilot. You're just going home with me right now. I don't usually continue down this road any further. I just go on the interstate.
so funny how we like autopilot like those important things like that, like
Yeah.
driving.
Yeah.
But like we do,
Yeah.
you know, and then you're like, oh my God, you know, and it's just amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, oh, sorry, you were about to just go home with me for the day. Like, even though we still have, you know, an hour and a half worth of visits to do, but oh well. So it's funny because, you know, we were just chatting away. I wasn't paying attention.
Sure.
I
Oh,
was
sure.
in the lane I'm always in, and yeah. So it's funny. But,
Funny. Oh,
well, enjoy your day. I'll be having a similar one.
you too. All
Okay.
right.
Hope to see you
Love
Wednesday.
you.
Okay. Love you too.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.